My favorite toy or activity as a child was my dolls, I guess. My favorite doll was one that would wet its pants. My mom was pretty strict. She was a good mother and she loved me. My daddy was the one that I emulated. And he liked to laugh and have fun. Well, my father and mother thought that we just ought to learn how to work, basically. They had gotten married in the Depression and they had had a hard life. And they didn't want us to have that hard of life. And we didn't. I don't know for sure, but I think it was that the Bible school, the vacation Bible school that I went to, had a contest, and they would give a Bible to the child who could say the most scriptures. And I just about worried my cousin to death and asking her, did she think that I was going to win? And she'd say, Nelda, of course you're going to win. There's nobody that's going to learn that many scriptures. And I did win, and I did get the Bible. And I know most of those scriptures today, and they have really meant a lot to me. And I also remember that my cousin Barbara Jean would try to get me into all kinds of trouble. And she's not still living, but before she died, she said to me, you chose the best way. And I didn't know what to say. I think she meant that you chose to live for the Lord. And I realize now that that's the best way, because she told me that to never ask her again that she wasn't ever going to be a Christian. And so I didn't ever ask her again. I wanted to be a wife and a mother. And actually I wanted to be a preacher's wife. And not too many people wanted that as their goal, but it was what I thought God wanted me to do. And that later I wanted to be a teacher, but it was a good goal. The best and only place I ever lived was in Fort Worth. I lived in Pascagoula, Mississippi too, but I have very scant memories of that. Well, in Pascagoula, we lived in a trailer, like an Airstream, but not that nice. And there was a room built onto it. That's all of that. It was a good place to grow up. I was a happy child, I think. I think the best place would be Holland. We went there and taught child evangelism classes. We taught teachers how to teach the Bible, and we went 3 different years. One year Tammy went with us. It was just a wonderful experience. My favorite travel memory. Well, we went to Texas and our wheel caught on fire. And my husband got out there with a pillow and beat it out. And I begged him to please don't do that. You're gonna burn yourself and us up. And I kept begging him to stop it. But he did beat the fire out and we, didn't get killed. I just think the Lord was with us and was good to us, and my children all turned out good, and I think a lot of people wish that they could say that about their lives. I'm thankful for my family, for a husband that loved me, and for my 4 children, and for parents that loved me and taught me about Jesus. I guess the honeymoon maybe is the favorite stage. He had a great sense of humor. It was one outstanding characteristic that he had. He didn't hold grudges. He just didn't. He was totally forgiving. Well, my marriage ended too soon. I just lost my husband 2 weeks or so ago, but it was a very happy marriage. We were married 61 years, and it was like an ideal marriage. He was so good to me. Well, the most notorious one was we were going across the country from California to Texas, and we couldn't afford all those meals out. So we agreed that we should have a nice meal in the evening and like a picnic lunch, and we'd have I don't remember what for breakfast, but I guess it was just some kind of breakfast roll or something. Anyway, I bought the groceries for this notorious meal, and I bought enough of those little Leo's meat slices that everybody could have 3 on their sandwich. And my husband thought that was utterly ridiculous, and he wanted more like 9 on his lunch. And we got in such a fight about that that I went off and stood in another little overhang rest stop place and waited for him to come back and apologize to me. Well, he didn't see that it was his place to apologize to me. And it seems like that all 4 children agreed with him. I didn't have anybody on my side. So I waited and waited and waited, and he didn't ever come. So I finally had to go back and make up, and we've laughed about it ever since. My favorite part is when they first bring that baby to you, and it's healthy, and it's the biggest thrill of your life. I thought you were turning it off. You want to take this pillow and make me more comfortable. What's the next question? Harold Hawkins gave me my first kiss, but he wasn't a very good kisser.